Hello and welcome back to Bookish Brits. My name is Michelle and I'm so sorry for my absence on this channel. It's been kind of a rough year for me. So I really felt like something had to give, and that something ended up being my presence on this channel, my own booktube channel, and also my blog. So I feel bad apologizing for that, but it feels like I need to at least acknowledge the fact that I've been gone for such a long time. So that's that, and here I am again, hopefully the first of many more regular videos on this channel. I've missed you, I have. There's something really special about reading books and then sharing them with other people, and I love doing that, and I love being part of this community. So hopefully you'll welcome me back with open arms. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you today is about how I got back into reading. And in the process of doing that, got back into book blogging, and that's through setting myself these personal reading challenges. Beginning of June, I set myself a reading challenge to clear some of the books on my NetGalley shelf. I had 10 books there. I ended up reading 8 of them. And it was amazing. It was amazing to read 8 books in 1 month. And then I thought to myself, well, now I have to start reviewing these, and I started doing that as well. And it's just the momentum of that has propelled me to where I am now, which is at the point where I'm ready to start making booktube videos again. But here's kind of where I need your help, because after the NetGalley reading challenge, I did set myself another challenge, and that was to read. The help that I needed is for you to pick my next reading challenge. And I figured if I set this reading challenge as a specifically Bookish Brits reading challenge, then hopefully I'll stay committed to reading these books and talking to you about them. So my plan was, I have 4 different options that I want to share with you, mostly with 4 books in each option. So the first option is horror. I'm not a huge reader of horror. I do like it occasionally, but it's not always my cup of tea. I do have 4 books on my shelves that I figured counted as horror. 3 of them are in the Red Eye imprint of Stripes books. And I've read them before and really enjoyed them, so I have been kind of collecting them to read. And also the latest one from Don Kurtagich, The Creeper Man, which I did start reading, I believe, earlier in the year. We have Flesh and Blood by Simon Cheshire, which looks kind of like a medical horror. We have Fur by Sharon Gosling. This sounds really interesting to me because the main character is genderless. We don't know whether the main character is male or female throughout, and it's set in this kind of spooky forest. And also we have The Haunting by Alex Bell. Alex Bell was the author of Frozen Charlotte, which is why I became quite intrigued to read this one, because I did enjoy that. I'm not entirely sure if this is connected at all to Frozen Charlotte. I don't think it is. I think it's just another horror book. So if you want me to talk to you about my thoughts on these 4 horror books, or about horror YA in general in my upcoming videos, do let me know. Option number 2 is my collection of Barrington Stoke books. I adore Barrington Stoke, I really do, and I have 5 different books that I've been collecting from them that I really should get around to reading. The first is Mind the Gap by Phil Earle. I really love Phil Earle's books. I also have a copy of Passing for White by Tanya Landman. We also have this one by Alan Gibbons called A Strange Land. And we also have Thicker Than Water by Anne Cassidy. This, I believe, is inspired by Of Mice and Men, which is interesting. And we also have 500 Miles by Kevin Brooks. And Kevin Brooks is a favourite author of mine as well. If you'd like me to read these books and then discuss them here on Bookish Brits, do leave me a comment down below to let me know that that is your choice. Option number 3 are these 4 books, and they are all YA thrillers. But here we go. The first book in this pile is This Careless Life by Rachel McIntyre. This copy of One of Us is Lying, and there's four suspects, I guess: the brain, the beauty, the bad boy, and the jock. We also have I Have No Secrets by Penny Jolson. And the final book in this option is See How They Lie by Sue Wallman. This is from the author of Lying About Last Summer, which I read recently and really enjoyed. Option 3, YA thrillers. Do let me know if this is your thing and this is what you'd like me to read and discuss. I gotta tell you guys, I left this last one to the end because it's a little bit weird. Option number 4 are books by Sarah. This just makes me laugh because this book is by Sarah Carroll. This book is by Sarah Talkser. This book is by Sarah Driver. And this book is by Sarah J. Maas. Obviously I don't need to give any introduction to A Court of Mist and Fury. I also have the 3rd book in this trilogy. Is it a trilogy? I also have The Huntress by Sarah Driver. This is the 1st book in a middle grade series, I believe. The 3rd book is Song of the Current. Again, this is another fantasy book. It says an immersive fantasy debut set along the waterways of a magical world. 4th book in this final option is called The Girl in Between, and this is by Sarah Carroll. Again, if you'd like me to read Sarah books, let me know. Otherwise, we have YA thrillers, we have Barrington Stoke books, and we have the YA horror. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for voting. Let me know either in the comments down below or on Twitter. And I hope you like the idea of more videos from me. I really do. It's nice to be here again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.